Hi, so today we're going to find the general form equation of a parabola given these 3 points. So, to do this, we consider the general form of the parabola to be y equals ax squared plus bx plus c. And we can plug in each of the x and y's here because we know that there's solutions into this formula and create a system of 3 equations to solve for each of these a, b, and c. So if we take this one, we get 2 equals a times 1 plus b times 1 plus c. And then 5 equals 2 squared, so 4a plus 2b plus c. 10 equals 9a plus 3b plus c. So next we just use our problem solving skills to solve these 3 equations. So if we want to do this by substitution, we see that we can solve for one of these variables very easily, or c, or c. So if we solve for c here, we get c equals 2 minus a minus b. So we can plug this in to these 2 equations. So we get 5 equals 4a plus 2b plus c, which is 2 minus a minus b. So here we have 5 equals 3a plus b plus 2, but we can subtract the 2 over and get 3 here. And then plugging into this formula, we get 10 equals 9a plus 3b plus 2 minus a minus b. So if we simplify this, we get 8 equals 8a plus 2b. So now we can solve for b here and get b equals 3 minus 3a. And then we plug in b here. 8 equals 8a plus 2 times this. So 6 minus 6a, which simplifies to 2 equals 2a. So a equals 1. Next, we can solve for b here, and we get 8 equals 8 plus 2b. So b must equal 0. Now we can go back to this form and solve for c. So 2 equals 1 plus 0 plus c. So c must equal 1. So we know all of our coefficients here. And so now we can go back to this form and say that y equals a, which is 1, x squared plus 0 times x plus 1. So our formula here in general form is y equals x squared plus 1. And we can check that by plugging in each of these points. And in doing so, we can see that this... Okay, so we can also find the equation of a parabola through vertex form. And to do this, we have to be given a point and a vertex. So to form this equation, we consider the parabola in vertex form. So this equation is y equals a times the quantity x minus h squared plus k. Here, the vertex of the parabola is HK. In our case, however, the vertex is 1, 2, so HK. Now we plug these numbers into our formula. So y equals a, because we don't know an a value yet, times the quantity x minus h squared, don't forget the squared, plus k, which is 2. Now, here's where the point comes in handy. Though we have the vertex, we don't know what this a here is. So we use this point to solve for a. So we plug in 3 and 6 for x and y. So 6 equals a times 3 minus 1 squared plus 2. And if we simplify this, 6 equals a times 4 plus 2. So a equals 1. So now we can write the equation of this parabola as y equals a, which is 1, times x minus 1 squared plus 2. And we can check this by plugging in our vertex and our point. And we see that it is true.